Hey everybody, Sylvia K here, and today I'm gonna show you what you can do with some really old hapuu that has been growing for at least 50-75 years. But anyway, as hapuu is young, the fiber is really very difficult to pull off, and the inside core is a solid core, and it remains vital. But as they get older, the core starts to decay and the fiber becomes looser, and therefore you can use it as a mulch, or you can use it to acidify some plants or as a planting medium. And years ago, hapuu shreds were a big commodity here in Hawaii, and the coconut coir industry took over, so it's pretty obsolete. But I used to do 300 bags of shreds a week, and I got $3 for a bag. I used to take my chainsaw out in the forest and look for these particular hapuu to cut down, and I would set them up on a screen and shred them, and then once they were dry, I stuffed the bag and take them down to garden exchange. But this is hapuu that I've already harvested, and I'm going to show you how to use it here in just a minute. Once it's reached this stage, it's very easy to pull apart into shreds. This is about the same identical stuff that you would find at your garden centers that they sell as osmunda poles, that's used for potted plants to let climbing varieties like ivy and monstera and different philodendrons grow up on. It's just harvested from a different variety, and it's harvested at a stage where its fibers are extremely firm. So this is how you do it. As it grows, it takes up soil and rocks and whatever with it, and the soil that it takes up is really nice and acidic, which is just what my blueberries want. You can use this for strawberries, orchids, anthuriums, mulch around your trees for a weed barrier. The weeds really don't care for this too much, although weeds here will grow on anything. This particular hapuu that I just shredded up to use today, I harvested over 10 years ago when I was hand clearing my property, and set it down in between a couple of trees because I knew I was going to have a use for it. It's just that I just now got around to using it. Blueberries benefit from very acid soil, and the other things you can use is pine needles, but I don't have any pine trees growing on my property, so I'll use this instead, and I think it's a lot better anyway. So that's what you do with that. Blueberries grow very well up here where I live, but I have all of mine in containers because blueberries like a lot of moisture. They just don't like their feet standing in water. So if you're going to plant them in the ground, you best make a raised bed for them. And in case anybody ever wonders about my hands, well, I don't use gloves when I work in the yard. And the soil here stains your hands really bad, and since I said like I don't use gloves, it gets up under my nails. And if anybody's ever wondering when I'm baking something or something, they're looking and saying, oh my God, look how dirty her hands are. Well, actually, my hands aren't dirty. You can scrub and scrub and scrub, and it takes a long time for this stuff to stain your nails to come out. The only other way you can do it is probably soak them in some bleach water for a while. So anyway, that's today's lesson. Hope everybody's well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later.